How you doing? It's Dan at Ken Boot Camps. Hope you're well. We're here today with Steve. We're going to be back doing some mobility, flexibility, injury stuff, and we're going to be talking about the hamstrings today. Hamstrings are really important, as we'll find out, and what happens is they tighten when we sit down a lot all day. Everything adapts to the environment that we live in. And that's a problem when we come back to jumping, running, skipping, all the rest of it, exercise. It can open us up to injury. So we're going to take you through some ways of assessing the hamstring, see if it's tight, and also how we can improve the flexibility and mobility of the hamstring.
Okay, so we're talking about the hamstrings. Okay, so we've got three hamstrings. Insert high up here on the ischial tuberosity, so your sitting bones. And most people stretch the hamstring just straight on like this. But why that doesn't work and why you're not utilising the hamstrings enough is they come round and attach into these small bones here, so your fibula and your tibia. Okay, so they don't insert directly in the back of the knee. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I just don't think you're fulfilling the potential of the hamstring. So first of all, we need to assess the hamstrings. Okay, so you need a stick or a side of the wall, and you need this femur, so the big long bone here, in line with the stick, and then from that position there, we can ask Dan to straighten up the tibia here to see if we have any deficit. So you can see there's probably 3 degrees, not much, he's pretty full range there. Okay, now what would you see if he had problems in his hamstring? You could only get to there. Now what we're looking to do here as well is we're looking to have the lower back flat on the floor and to be able to get up to that position. Okay, so we need to show you a couple of stretches that you can do in this position. So you could have a towel or a band. You can get these off the internet. So that comes underneath, round the back of the foot, round the back of the calf, into that position. Okay, and what you would do is you need to keep this knee in line with the hip and let this bend, and then from there pull back, get the stretch. Good, and you could do either repetitions or you could come back and hold that stretch. It's nice and simple. Okay. Now, you can ask Dan to stand up for us. Okay, so you found out that your hamstrings are tight, and that conventional lying down on your back isn't utilising the hamstrings. Like I said before, they come round the side of the knee, so we need to attack it from different angles to target all hamstrings. So we come into the conventional, pick the toes up, keep the heel down. We've got the knee locked, we've got the heel down at the back, we've got a nice extension, chest up here, and then we just need to ask Dan to do 6 drivers, but come back into a standing position each time, because we never just stay down. This is quite functional. When we're picking things up, we're coming to the front, we're picking it up, and we're lengthening that hamstring at the hip, we're lengthening the hamstring at the knee. Now we ask him to do 6 out to the side. Now what this is doing is stretching all these medial hamstrings that run from the inside of the knee up to on the inside of that ischial tuberosity I spoke about. And he does 6 drivers to there, and he does 6 drivers to the outside, and we're now getting into this lateral hamstring. What this is doing is just targeting different angles of the hamstrings and utilising all them 3 hamstrings, because it's so important in gait. You need a lengthening of the hamstrings to allow the other leg to swing through when we're walking and we're running. Hopefully keep you injury free. See you next week.